Right, Saturday morning everybody. Going to give you a little look at this salted line sea frogs surf and dive housing that I've got now. This is a replacement for my old Mekon, which is actually this sort of the older branded and still cheaper branded sea frog setup. This right here, my Mekon housing, the clip broke on the latch, so I basically don't fear the housing, but I fear the fix I would do on the latch. So it was for my old A6000, which I've basically retired the housing. So this right here, which I've used in a video, I was swimming with it at Maria Van Diemen, right here, with this port and this setup right here is sort of more for surf photography. If you've ever swum around in the surf without a pistol grip on something, you'll know that it is bloody hard because you end up going over the falls the whole day and getting hit in the face with waves if you have to like hold the housing up like this. So this housing is for the A6300, which I'm filming on right now, or the 6000. The 6000 can go on it as well. I'm just making some changes, a couple of little tweaks to it now and getting it ready set up for this afternoon because we're going diving. So I'm pretty much going to film because I'm on a kind of a no shoot fish scheme at the moment because we've just got loads of fish. So we're going to go get a couple crays down the road and yeah, filming. So what I'm going to do is just give you a little, I'm no dive housing expert, I'm no housing expert, and this is not endorsed by Sea Frogs at all, but I'm going to give you a little look. We're going to change the port on this, and yeah. Yeah! Okay, right, so to open her up, I feel it's very secure with its latches. It's got these little safety things that go over when you latch her up, so you can't like accidentally unclip it. So all as I'm doing right now, so obviously you got to unclip it. This was used last at Maria Van Diemen. So all I'm going to do right now is give her a little clean up, make sure it's clean as sand. You know, in the surf it's bloody hard. Well, it's not bloody hard, it's actually impossible to keep everything dead clean because of the sand. So I'm just going to change it to this housing. Now I bought all this together obviously, so I had a couple ports, a couple of port options. You can see that's a nice big dome port. She's a whopper basically. That's for the standard kit lens, which is on here right now. We're just going to swap this over. All as it has in here is a little screw and then twists off the screws like just to lock it in place. I think very well thought out, very secure setup. That little bit just pops out like that. Open her up. You can see all the sand in there from last week, so we'll clean all that off. I should probably have something a little bit better to clean this with, but you know me. Alright, zoom ring for the standard lens, that goes inside obviously. This clips in here into the little part on the A6300, which allows us to use the pistol grip. Now that's obviously just to take photos, it's not to film. The film buttons here, but it also helps with focus. It's a two-stage, so what we can do is if you lightly press to focus and full press to take the photo. It is exceptional, not just for surf stuff, but for diving. Alright, so that's pretty much ready. Clip that back on there. Boom. Boom. Those latches will go up when she's in use. And yeah, you can see she's obviously very different than the GoPro setup because it's just the sheer size. I've got to do a couple things, like I've still got to get a proper leash attached to it. Things like that. They do float and they're actually quite buoyant. So there's no sort of, you don't actually have to worry about them sinking, like losing them down into the depths. You do have to worry about them floating off, however. Okay, it's an owl rolling around in the back. It's now the afternoon. We're off to the spot. We're off to see Gary. As I mentioned earlier, I'm not really shooting. We're going to try and get Danny a crayfish today or tomorrow as well, because we're going to squeeze in a couple dives. So I don't know, we'll be there in an hour. We'll get set up and get in the water.
getting food?
This
Do you-
one's
do
You
you
like
think-
raw fish, Taylor?
Do you think you're getting food?
No.
You don't like raw fish?
Have you tried it?
What do we got? Saturday night feed.
We've got crayfish. Got a bit of lamb there, lamb chops, and some courgettes.
What
with
smells like chocolate? Oh, is it your
my
thing?
thingy. With, some charred capsicum.
Cool, man.
Bit of a surf and turf. Yeah, that's what we got tonight.
Something we banged
Sorry.
together.
Yeah, something we banged together unexpectedly at 9:15. And beautiful fresh crayfish. So thank you.
Yeah.
That's where the crazy thingies are.
Do you want to bring the vlog in?
Yeah.
Sunday?
It's Sunday. I'm not really sure what time. I can tell you. 10 o'clock. And we're just getting ready to go diving again. And hopefully this time for cray.
Okay, so to wrap up, which was basically just 24 hours in this video, did pretty piss poor on the fish and cray front, which was surprising, but I mean, like I said at the start, I wasn't there to shoot fish, so really wrapped the housing all around, really keen to get it out in the surf, really keen to get it out in some nice fizz and some really nice diving. That's it really. I'm Sam Price, I'll see you at the beach.